Moderation falls out of my mouth like a foreign language. One slip-up sends me reeling, and there I am back at the start. Relapsing. Long ago, when our private universe collapsed without our permission, we ducked into shelter for safety. The return to the surface was not oxygenated as it looked. The empty space implies air, and yet we are gasping. Violence with an invisible aggressor, the direction of upward became out of the question. So we turn around and dig into ourselves, burrowing deeper until we are alone with the marrow of our bones, alone in the pit of our stomach, tugging veins inward through the thickness like a baby blanket till our skin turns purple and our fingertips cold. Alone even when surrounded. Residual loss. Starved for whatever was missing before, starved despite all the refeeding in the world. I think I might be ice. As the world around me blurs and frosts over, I'm feeling more and more like I'm behind glass, never knowing the extent of how I'm trapped because I can't remember how outside feels. I want to thaw, but wet clothes weigh me down and I couldn't bear it, so I freeze. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's still there. I wander in the afternoons, trying to outwalk the sadness, avoiding reflection, avoiding reflections and that hollow gaze, its armor streaming. At night, I am playing hide and seek with a sadist and I keep losing, not yet, not like that, not for them, not enough, too much. Why is everyone acting like the world is all right? Don't ask me about rights. Don't ask me what I believe I deserve or what I would teach someone else about what they deserve. I don't need to be reminded that I care more about a hypothetical woman than I care about myself. I want to go back. The question is just how far. Today I grabbed hold of control back like the collar of a shirt, snatched a fistful and pulled it close, shaking. Reading pro-sickness message boards on my phone in the public restroom because despite encouraging my behavior, giving me ideas, and normalizing my self-destruction, at least they understand. We don't expect each other to be okay, we don't push away or try to fix the problems, we just reblog them. I need that. But I won't get it twisted that it's making me worse. Making the leap from, I am so repulsed by my body that I want to die, to, I love my body, is too great a gap for anyone to make in one step. It is just too much to ask. The logical middle point is to ignore your body. Let it take over management for a while. To let the growth that's happening inside sprout little pieces of grass peeking through your sidewalk cracks. Let the changing insides become tangible on the outside from neglect, from overturned mirrors, from not having control of it for a while. My hair, all my hair, grew. Except for the hair on my head, which I cut because I didn't actually like Rapunzel. It was a dumb story, and my head felt heavy, and shampoo is expensive, and I wasn't doing it for me. Other things happened when I put my body in the driver's seat and focused on my mind instead, but they were not in focus. I focused on my hair, because it cannot be weighed or stretched or sucked in, and when I cut it, there was no ruined pajamas. It is a beautiful focus to have. A beautiful forest, growing out of what might have become a condo complex, but we said fuck it to the pavement being laid and let the weeds come back, and went for a walk around the block instead. Felt the sun. Breathed the air without thinking about lungs, tasted sweat without counting the calories, stretched without muscles, smiled without makeup. Ignorance is not bliss. No. But to choose ignorance when you've known too much, seen too much, done too much to yourself to count the ways, found every self-destruct button that your boyfriend tried to hide and your mother didn't notice. To choose ignorance then is bliss because you are trusting yourself to look away. You know the mirror will always be there. And you think someday, maybe, I will make the leap to loving what's reflected there. Don't worry. Don't rush. The flowers are growing inside, and if they come up as dandelions, no one will be looking anyway.